diamond made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
I got years in this shit. Boy.
Tally Red, you always stay lit.
Hey, I've been out here in the streets all day. I used to get it in them hallways. I'm so glad I got my money up. I'm so glad I got my money up.
Gritt Gritt, we here at KMOJ Radio with the original dog.
Got my money up. I'm so glad I got my money up.
Used to be a broke nigga.
All right, so we got Gritt Gritt in the building. It's Double OG Radio. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. How you feeling this evening, man?
Feeling great, feeling wonderful. Highly blessed and favored.
That's dope. Appreciate you coming through, man, and blessing the studio one time.
Oh, for
For
sure.
the one time. So you an artist in the Twin Cities. Your name Gritt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do that mean? What that stand for?
It stands for a gentleman raised in the tundra. You know, come from a long, hard work and dedication. That's what that means.
Okay, Gritt Gritt. And the tundra, what is the tundra? Break that down.
The tundra is this cold place we call Minnesota that we live in.
Hey, I like that.
And in the tundra, you got to work hard to get to where you want to get to. Otherwise, you ain't going to go nowhere. So, it's
Tundra, that's dope. Okay, so Minneapolis, St. Paul, where you from?
St. Paul.
St. Paul, born and raised?
No, I was born in Chicago, but I was raised.
Oh,
in
man,
St.
you
Paul.
one of them dudes.
One of them. But I'm a St. Paul native, though.
Okay.
Minnesota
you
native.
Been up here long enough to say you from St.
Graduated here.
Okay.
Kids here, all family.
What school you go to?
I went to Central. I graduated.
Central. Okay, we in the building. Central in the growing up in St. Paul, man. What's your favorite thing about growing up in the city?
Growing up in the city, my favorite thing. What's my favorite thing to do in the city for real? Probably just chilling and eating for real. You know,
Straight up.
just chilling and eating.
Let's start at the beginning, and
Yeah.
then let's go back. We're gonna get to know you, get to a little bit about your history.
For sure.
You grew up in St. Paul, born in Chicago.
Yeah.
Family came up here. Like
90,
most
96, 97?
people. 97.
Yeah, my brother was
Okay.
97, something like that.
You only child, brother, sister?
No, but I got four brothers.
Four brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, it's deep. It's
Yeah,
deep
it's
over
deep,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 5 kids. I got 5 myself, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
I got 4 kids.
You got 4? Okay.
2 girls, 2 boys.
Oh, you blessed.
Yeah.
You blessed. They even.
I don't think I'm having no more.
Yeah, I got 4 boys and 1 girl.
Think about getting a vasectomy around here.
Hey, I ain't lying.
For real.
These things is bad and they expensive. They don't listen. They be
man.
talking back. And he only 2 years old. The one I'm talking about.
He already trouble.
He a
It's over.
terror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
So, okay. When did you start making music?
I started making music when I was younger. Started taking it serious probably like the past 5 years now.
Okay, so the
Like
last 5 years
yeah,
you be
5
getting
years.
into
I'm
it.
pretty serious about it.
Okay.
Got the business side of everything. You know what I'm saying? Figured out with the
And,
own label, own a lot of stuff. So, yeah.
So let's get into the business part of it. So when you started rapping, was that one of your focuses? Like, I know I got to handle the business first.
No.
And the rap, or was it
No,
just
it
I'm
was
just
just-
start rapping and then get the business?
Yeah, it was just we was making music, and then it was like, you're gonna take it serious. Let's get to this business side and really get it going.
I asked artists the first time you was in the studio. Do you remember?
The first time I was in the studio, was that ninth grade? Ninth grade. First time I was ever in the studio. One of the homies on the football team had an in-house studio that his parents had made. And we was in there making music. That was my first time in the studio, yeah.
Straight up. Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. Yeah. I know everybody remember their first time in the studio because
Yeah.
it's a special moment. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's when you be like, oh, this
This
what they was talking
It was an
about.
actual studio, like
Yeah.
the window, all that microphone up. Yeah, it was.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Shout out
Okay.
Montgomery.
Okay, so you went to the studio at the homie's crib. You figured you liked it. Now being a rapper isn't something easy. You know what I'm saying? It's something that it's hard to tell people you're a rapper. You think because you got to try to get the support. You also put your music out there for good and bad critiques.
Yeah, definitely.
So I tell people all the time that being a rapper ain't easy. Like it ain't like you just jump off the porch and do it.
Yeah, no, being a rapper is definitely not easy. You could jump off the porch and do it if you feel to, but
But
you ain't gonna get the
have
results that you want.
You got to have a certain kind of swag,
You
a
do.
certain kind of
You do.
self-confidence, certain
Yeah.
kind of selfishness a little bit
Yeah,
to
you
to
do.
get that rap in there. all the great ones I know is a little bit selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
So
is.
what made you say I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there and try to see what can happen?
It's just something that just the universe wouldn't let go. I tried to stop for a minute, but the universe just kept like saying, "Here, make music." So I would say it's something just in my DNA. It's in my DNA. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So when did you drop your first? Have you ever dropped a first album yet, or you just drop a single?
Well, my first unofficial. Well, yeah, my first. It was like some in-house. Got my $99 microphone. I'm just rapping in my homeboy house. Yeah, so it was. I think it was called like the Gritt or something. You could probably find it on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube maybe. I think
that's crazy. You don't even have a copy of it?
No, I don't. No. It was because it was all digital at the time. I ain't had no CDs, no none of that.
Hey, do you know? Okay, I used to own a studio, right? And I'm laughing because it's so much music that artists lose.
Yeah.
Like you probably lost more songs than you got.
Yeah, definitely.
That you done made. I used to own a recording studio. I have a computer, and this computer got about 1,000, 1,500 songs. I'm talking about Sounds of Blackness is on there. Damien. I got Twister on there. I got a lot of artists on this computer that used to come through my studio. So I got all these songs, and I ain't got the computer no more. And I just be thinking about it sometimes.
Like if I had that computer,
man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them beats that was stored on that
there,
motherfucker, all the vocals. Like I could be killing this shit right now, just dropping old shit. So I tell you, man, if you got a way to keep a hold of that shit, nigga, keep a hold of that shit.
Yeah.
Put it in a safety deposit box because one day you might want to go back on that old shit, take 2-3 lines from something and anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just tell people all the time, man, make sure you don't forget that shit. Don't
forget your old music. Yeah,
get your music together, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely have stories of baby moms running over whole computers.
Oh, yeah.
Computers crashing out.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It was just old, and I'm like, I got songs on there.
Why you was doing your baby mama like that, man? Why you make her so bad, man?
Who? On what? Go deep? Yeah. That's not bad.
No, I'm talking about running over your computer. Yeah, what you was doing?
It wasn't. Hey, women gonna G women. Women gonna G women.
Okay. Yeah, your ass got the baby mama drama. I like that. That's baby boy. Jody.
Yeah, it really was like critiquing my style, finding the rhythm and how I wanted to sound. Because that's really a thing that artists need to do, is when you get in there, just work on your sound. Like, even if you is putting it out, just know that's not going to be your first original sound when you first coming out the gate.
Right. You just got to keep.
You got to keep working until you find something that really stick. Like, it took me a long time to find this sound. And now the whole Minnesota.
That's what I was going to ask you. Where you get your sound from?
My sound comes from years of people telling me like this and that, and I'm just taking heed to just different stuff and learning. I learned from the greats. So anybody that's great in the industry, I get all my information from there.
Thank you. I'll tell people that too. You gotta, if you want to be the best, you gotta follow your music. Got to be compared to them, right?
Yeah.
You can't push shit out that don't sound like what you hearing.
Quality, your production, you know production has to G.
Right. It can't just be something you were doing at the homie crib and he don't know how he mixing this shit. He just doing this shit.
I'm doing all the mixing and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
He just listening.
You got to put that work in, man, because it make a difference, especially when you want to, if you want your music, first, if you want people to play your shit.
Yeah.
It got to sound good enough to play.
Oh, yeah. My first mixtape that I ever put out
was
Gritt Gritt. That was my first one I put out on all platforms. It's like, I'm just going to do this. I did all the production on it. It was cool for what it was at the moment, you know what I'm saying? But do people play it? Not really, you know what I'm saying? Because of the production. This new stuff, this new art that I got going, people love it. They like
But you
like
see
the
difference though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't even be mad at somebody, because when you as an artist, when you engineering something and you hear some bogus shit, your ear be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hating on you, just don't, like, you need to turn your vocals down. You need to turn the echo off. You know what I'm saying?
Get somebody that actually know the business with the mixing and mastering, you know.
Who is your audience? Who would you say is your audience? You know what I'm saying? Who you targeting?
My target audience is the adults that understand love, pain, and grit. That's my audience. The ones that understand like it's not all fun and games, but you can have fun and games.
Feel me? All right. How would you describe your music to people?
My music is touchy, gritty. It's real storytelling. Sometimes if you listening, you can hear the story in it. And real tundra like, real cold.
So what is your dream scenario for your music? Like if you had a dream scenario set up, what would it be?
My dream scenarios is just keep making dreams with this music. Right now, this is one of my dreams to even have my music played on a radio station, national radio station. So, it's working, and that's it. It's just keep making dreams and keep them working. That's it.
What's coming next for you?
Movies. I really want to get into the movies and things like that. So if anybody in the city got any movie projects going, or you see a role for me that I could play in a movie or something, come holler at me. Hit me in my inbox, Facebook, Instagram, all that.
Okay.
That type of thing.
We're going to have to work, man. I'm connected with St. Paul Neighborhood Network, man, and it's they help people put together projects, movies, or TV shows, all that. You ever been down there before?
No, I haven't.
You should get into it. It's free. Well, it's not free. You got to pay like $25 a year, but they give you access to classes, to take camera classes, and you can, they got $4,000-$5,000 cameras that they just letting you take home and
use and
using like lights and the whole nine. You got a whole studio there they got set up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it's a dope resource for people that's trying to get into it.
Yeah. And
it also is a community there. So when you go, there's other people that's trying to put together projects,
things of that nature,
trying to put together TV shows, because you can't just walk up to niggas that be saying on the street.
Yeah.
They be like, nigga, all right, I'm gonna pull out my phone, nigga. Let's go let's make a YouTube clip. You like, nah, nigga, I want a script, I want lighting,
right?
I want an actual
camera, boom mic, all that.
Yeah. So I would just say, if you had to, St. Paul Neighborhood Network is a good place to start.
For sure.
And it's a good place to build a little community, other people that's trying to get it in too. All right, let's ask some general questions. What is your favorite food? You said you're from St. Paul. All you like doing is chilling and eating.
My favorite food right now, birria tacos.
Damn, I cooked that shit tonight.
Yeah, birria tacos.
I just cooked ground beef birria tacos though.
Yeah, you give me some birria tacos, I'll love you forever.
Yeah, my son put me up on that shit, man. And that with the consomme. Oh man, that shit's so good.
With the sauce, with the
sauce, I could eat that shit all day. I literally cooked that shit tonight for my kids, but we didn't have no consomme. So we had the birria shit from the store.
Oh yeah, give me the chili sauce and the red sauce and the green sauce too.
I had to make the shells my own little way with a little cooking oil and shit. Okay. So what did you eat tonight?
What did I eat tonight? I actually just had some pizza. That's what I ate.
Pizza.
Domino's. Yeah, I just had a little Domino's.
Oh, Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Domino's.
Okay, Domino's or Little Caesars?
Domino's.
Domino's or Red Savoy's?
Red Savoy's. I'm gonna go Red Savoy's.
Red Savoy's or Green Mill?
Green Mill. I'm gonna go Green Mill.
Green Mill or Carboni's?
Oh wait. Green Mill.
Green Mill. Okay. It ain't too many other motherfucking pizza places in the city. I think Red Savoy's got to be my favorite though.
Red Savoy's cool. Or Checkerboard. Don't forget about Checkerboard.
Yeah.
I go Checkerboard over a lot of them places.
Yeah, you ain't even never lied about that one. Checkerboard is the spot. Okay.
Can't sleep on Checkerboard.
Yeah, nah, you definitely. All right, let me ask you another question. Would you rather sign a major deal or get independent and be successful?
Stay independent and be successful?
So you stay independent and get $1 million, or you on a major, but you got a possibility of making like $50 million.
I'm gonna say, okay. So when it comes to going major and going independent, if you feel you get to a certain spot in your independence where you want to bubble up and go to another level, then get a machine behind you. But if you cool in your success where you at as an independent artist, go to Tech 9 route. Continue that route. Yeah, you'll do great. For me, that's just me personally when I think about it logically.
Drake or Kendrick? Who won?
They not like us. They not like us. Hey.
Okay, you picking size. Drake,
I ain't picking.
Kendrick.
I'm picking size up, but I ain't picking size. I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love all
Okay,
the
you like the beat.
the energy. Yeah.
Okay, who you think won, Quavo or Chris Brown?
Was that even a beef? What was
Yeah,
that? I thought that was just
that
rapping.
was a little spat. You know
What,
what
right?
I'm
That
saying?
was it. That was.
Quavo hit back, Chris hit back. Have you heard both of them?
I heard. Yeah,
Okay.
I have.
Who you give
But
it
it's
to?
that's a tie. I'm gonna get that one a tie.
Give it a tie.
I'm gonna give it a tie.
Okay. What about JT and Sukiyana?
Oh, Suki won that. Suki won that.
got
Yeah.
her.
Suki won. I give it to
Yeah.
Suki on that. I love Suki.
They bringing verses back too. Are you looking for would you look forward to watching verses again, or you think that time's over with?
It depends on how they bring it, how the layout is of it. That's really it. If it's entertaining enough and they got the right entertainers on there, then yeah.
Let me ask you 5 questions.
Shoot.
5 questions. So this is something I ask everybody. St. Paul versus Minneapolis. It's 5 questions. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 4. All right, but the first question I always start off with: St. Paul versus Minneapolis. Where would you rather live,
St. Paul.
and why?
Why? It's just easier to get to things in St. Paul. Minneapolis kind of confusing, low key.
Yeah. Even though the streets is all wooty, man,
Oh
it's
yeah,
still long. Okay, where would you rather eat? Who got the best restaurant, St. Paul or Minneapolis?
It depends on what I'm eating. It depends on what I'm eating. If I'm eating Birria tacos, I'm gonna stay in St. Paul.
St. Paul for sure.
But if I'm gonna come out for some steak or something, I'm gonna pop out to Minneapolis.
To Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna pop out to Sister City.
Now, who got the best bars and nightclubs? We including bars too. So, who got the best?
Minneapolis
bars
got the
and
nightlife. Minneapolis got the nightlife.
Nightlife.
Yeah.
Okay, who
St.
got
Paul,
the best
cool.
bars?
St. Paul cool with the bars for sure.
So,
St. Paul got the bars, but
St.
Minneapolis
Paul
got the
bars.
nightlife. Yeah.
Minneapolis got the clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what everybody say. All right.
If you from the city, you know.
Yeah, you know. Next question. Who got the better drivers? St. Paul or Minneapolis?
St. Paul.
St. Paul got better drivers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they driving. They driving around here. They driving.
Like, this not Chicago, fam. This is Minnesota. Chill out.
They driving.
Okay. I asked everybody this too. I don't even know if you indulge, but who got the best smoke, Minneapolis or St. Paul?
Oh, when it comes to cannabis,
Yes.
recreational cannabis, I'm gonna say St. Paul when it comes to that.
St. Paul. And they got this new spot on Payne and Case.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Seed and Sesh. I gotta go in there and check it out.
Yeah. Dispensary need to step it up, but they got it. It's coming along.
Would you go to a dispensary or would you rather keep it on the street?
When I'm outside of the city, I go to dispensaries all the time.
Okay, yeah. Because I went to Vegas, I went to one.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
And I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Where do
I go to
that
Planet
on the corner
18
at?
or Planet.
Yeah, that's why I went. It's
the other one? It's
expensive,
expensive.
though.
But you got to go to the one across the street in Vegas, right across the street from Planet.
I went to the
or whatever.
biggest one.
That's
that
Planet 21,
joint. Yeah, that was dope, man.
But I forgot what the other one is across the street. They got the cheaper flower for like the.
Yeah, because I was cheap. I'm like, I don't want to,
I like smoking good wherever I go.
Yeah, we was in Vegas, so, we spend money.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I at the crib, like,
yeah, I'm finna.
35
I'm finna,
what are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
As soon as you walk in there, you're going to spend $80 on the eighth.
All right, let's get into it, man. We got Gritt Gritt in the building. This one is called Tundra. This 89.9 KMOJ, the People's Station.
Yeah. Tundra. Can't respect it, you can't get a chick. Can't respect it, she can't send no. When you zero stuck on my dick, do a caper to give me some paper.
89.9 KMOJ. That was Gritt Gritt with Tundra.
Straight out of the Tundra, baby.
So let them know the inspiration behind that, man. Where you get the name from?
Straight out of the Tundra. It's inspiration. I was in the studio one night. We were just creating music. It was like the middle of February, and I was just thinking about all the hard times that I had and wanted to turn it into something positive.
That's the coldest time in Minnesota, February.
Yeah.
They don't realize that February, January, that's
definitely
the coldest time of the year. It ain't November. It ain't November. It ain't December. It's February.
Yeah.
That's when you over with it. It's even colder because you wish it was over. Like, how can I be happy on Valentine's Day and it's 2 degrees outside?
It's below 0.
All right, let's see what James got to say. 89.9 KMOJ.
Yeah, man, that joint was the bomb, man. That was fresh, man.
You said what?
That joint that you just played,
Yeah.
that was a bomb, man. That was fresh.
You say you like your joint, man.
Straight out of
I was digging his music, man.
Thank you.
For real, I was digging his music real live.
Thank you.
I had it turned up all the way live. I had to turn it down.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm looking at the whole group home, man.
Yeah.
The whole group home was out there tripping. Them people was knocking on his door like, hey, James, hey, James.
You heard that before?
Yeah,
I know you must have heard that before. Something you been with KMOJ, Big Daddy.
Yeah, you know, we hear them all the time. Hey, James.
What's up?
What did the tiger say to the giraffe?
Don't hang up now, because I know you're going to got it. I got you that time.
You got me, James. All right, man. Appreciate you, James. Thank
Hey,
you.
man, let's put Slick Rick back on. Let me hear his voice.
Gritt Gritt Tundra, baby. This Tundra. I appreciate you, James. Really appreciate you.
All right, James. He talking about he want to hear your voice. I don't know about that. James be doing some suspect stuff sometimes, man.
Freaky, yeah.
I don't know.
69.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? James, you a freaky. You a fan, James. You be doing the most, man.
fan.
You got to calm down sometimes.
He a fan.
Yeah. All right, Gritt Gritt, man. One more time, man. Let the people know where to find you at.
You can find me on all platforms at GRITT, 2 T's always. On all platforms.
Gritt Gritt 2 times, man. He got that Tundra. What's the name of this joint? Black Friday?
Black Friday, yeah, that's the
Black
EP
Friday
that I just dropped. Yeah.
Make sure
you
you
go check that out. I got a few.
Apple Music, Spotify. You could look up right now. Black Friday. We got Gritt Gritt in the building, man. What you want to say to the people one time before we get up out of here?
I want to just say shout out everybody that's listening to KMOJ. I want to say RIP to those ones we lost. We love you. We still here. And we're going to keep living for you. And it's nothing but love coming from me, baby. You know what's going on.
All right, Gritt Gritt. One more question before we go. I appreciate you coming in, spending some time with me.
For sure. Anytime you want me to come through, I'll slide through.
Man, appreciate it. One thing, what would you tell your younger self if you can go back in time and pop up on your 18-year-old self? What piece of advice would you give your 18-year-old self right now?
Go harder on the music. Actually stand focused and jump on the business right now. Don't wait.
And one other piece of advice you would give yourself?
One other piece of advice I'll give myself. Things is going to happen. Don't overreact.
Tally ride. John Dummy made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
I got years in this shit.